Whitney Houston, the fallen star. In this video, we continue our journey on her inspiring, challenging life, following the first part surrounding her childhood traumas and secret affairs. Back to where we left off, Houston released her second album, Whitney, in 1987, following the great success of her first album. The album stayed at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for its first 11 weeks, a record by a female artist that remains so to this day. She also won her second Grammy for the single I Wanna Dance With Somebody or Who Loves Me. Following that single was 3 more singles, Didn't We Almost Have It All, So Emotional, and Where Do Broken Hearts Go, all of which peaked at number 1 of the Billboard's Hot 100. With this, Houston became the first recording artist in history to earn 7 consecutive number 1 hits, besting the previous record of 6 held by the Beatles and Bee Gees. Houston remains the only artist to ever accomplish this feat as of 2024. Just a month after the album's release, Houston launched her second world tour, The Moment of Truth, in July 1987, with a huge success. During this time, the singer also appeared at a concert for Nelson Mandela's birthday and founded the Whitney Houston Foundation for Children, a non-profit organization that funds projects to help children over the world. Whitney Houston's second album achieved massive success, but it was accomplished by harsh backlash. She was accused of selling out to white audience. She was loudly booed by audiences at the 1989 Soul Train Awards as the presenter read her name aloud. The same night, Houston met R&B singer Bobby Brown, and their encounter sparked a passionate and fast-paced romance, which will be discussed in details in an upcoming video. With the success of her music, Houston received offers for film work, including work with Robert De Niro, Quincy Jones, and Spike Lee, but she didn't feel the time was right until she was offered the lead role in The Bodyguard 1992. Houston played a star who is stalked by a crazed fan and hired a bodyguard, played by Kevin Costner, to protect her. However, it didn't go as planned. Mick Jackson was aiming for a natural performance and advised Houston not to take acting lessons for her role in The Bodyguard. However, it backfired as test audiences found her performance flat and lacking chemistry with co-star Kevin Costner. Jackson made adjustments by reducing Houston's speaking parts and emphasizing close-up shots of her face. That wasn't the only concern, though. Houston faced concerns about the portrayal of an intra-racial relationship in the film with Kevin. To minimize potential audience backlash, drastic measures were taken, including minimizing Houston's presence in the trailer. This decision sparked controversy, and Houston candidly addressed the issue, emphasizing that her identity as a black woman couldn't be concealed. However, at the end, the movie was commercially well received, and it remained in the top 40 of most successful R-rated film in box office history. The soundtrack of the film achieved remarkable success, with its lead single I Will Always Love You receiving widespread acclaim. Originally written and recorded by Dolly Parton, in 1974, Whitney Houston's rendition of the song garnered immense praise from the critics, who hailed it as her signature song and an iconic performance. In 1994, Whitney Houston made history by becoming the second black female artist to win the Grammy Awards for Album of the Year. She achieved this feat with the soundtrack of the film, solidifying her place alongside Natalie Cole, who won the same award in 1992 for her album Unforgettable with Love. Houston's Grammy win highlighted her exceptional talent and cemented her legacy into the music industry. We all know that fame is always accompanied by heightened scrutiny and criticism. Houston faced a particular criticism that she despised: the notion that she lacked soul or rhythm. This critique stemmed partly from the perception of her music as simplistic pop, leading some black radio stations to exclude her from their playlists. But Houston boldly questioned, how could I coming from where I come from and be rhythmless? She refused to conform to societal expectations, challenging barriers and the notion that pop music was exclusively reserved for the white domain. By 1992, Houston was on top of the world, but her life was about to get very complicated very quickly. That year, she married the R&B singer Bobby Brown.